Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Today we're diving into the creamy world of egg pie. I'll walk you through a flawless crust, silky filling and that glossy golden top. This dessert often gets confused with quiche or a standard custard pie, but true egg pie holds a special place in the baking world. Its simplicity hides a perfect balance of creamy filling and flaky crust. If you've ever craved that silky smooth filling or wondered how bakers get that beautiful, shiny top, you're in the right place. Creating a perfect egg pie is easier than you think, even if you are new to baking. This video will take you step by step through the process, providing essential tips to help you achieve a flawless texture and flavor every time. Get ready to bake a smooth, comforting classic. Discovering the delicious difference. What is true egg pie? Egg pie is fundamentally a custard baked in a pastry crust. Its appeal lies in its straightforward ingredients: eggs, milk or cream, sugar, and sometimes a hint of vanilla or spice. Unlike highly decorative or complex pastries, the egg pie focuses entirely on the quality and texture of its custard filling. The goal is a texture that is both firm enough to hold its shape when sliced and soft enough to melt smoothly in your mouth. Baking an excellent egg pie relies on precision, not complexity. The custard must bake slowly and gently to avoid developing a grainy texture. When done right, the resulting pie is a dessert masterpiece, requiring just a few common kitchen staples. Is egg pie the same as quiche? The key difference is explained simply. A common point of confusion is whether an egg pie is the same as a quiche. The short answer is no, they are flavor opposites. Both use a custard based on eggs and dairy, baked inside a pastry shell, but that is where the similarity ends. Egg pie is strictly a dessert. It relies heavily on sugar, balancing sweetness with the richness of the eggs. Flavorings are usually sweet, featuring vanilla, sometimes a delicate dusting of nutmeg, or citrus notes. You slice it and eat it as a sweet finish to a meal. Quiche, on the other hand, is a savory dish. While it uses the same egg and cream custard base, it includes savory ingredients like cheese, cooked vegetables such as spinach or onion, and often meat, such as bacon or ham. You season quiche with salt and pepper, not sugar, and serve it for breakfast, brunch, or a light lunch. The difference is clear: one is sweet and one is savory. A look at popular egg pie styles: Filipino and classic American. Egg pie is a universal concept, yet distinct regional variations exist. Two popular styles showcase different textures and presentations. The Filipino egg pie is famous for its striking appearance. It usually features a high, thick layer of custard with a distinct, golden, and brightly shiny top. The custard layer is often very creamy and sweet, providing a satisfying density. This version is celebrated for that perfectly baked, slightly caramelized surface. The classic American egg pie tends to be somewhat lighter in texture than its Filipino counterpart. It often contains a gentle blend of spices, most commonly nutmeg, which provides a familiar, comforting flavor. Sometimes the recipe uses evaporated milk, contributing to a slight shift in texture and flavor profile compared to those made with heavy cream. Both styles, however, share the foundational ingredients: the richness of eggs, sugar, and milk baked in a flaky crust. Essential tips for baking a creamy egg custard and flaky crust every time. Achieving the perfect egg pie requires attention to detail in two key areas: the crust and the custard. Avoid these common pitfalls to ensure your pie turns out beautifully every time. Getting that balance of flaky pastry and silky filling is the secret to success. Stopping soggy bottoms, the secret to a perfect egg pie crust. A soggy bottom is the fastest way to ruin any pie, especially one with a wet filling like custard. The solution is simple: blind baking the crust. This means partially baking the empty crust before you add the liquid filling. Start by lining your pie pan with the pastry dough. Trim and flute the edges. Next, prick the bottom all over with a fork. This vents the pastry and prevents it from bubbling. Line the crust with parchment paper and fill it with pie weights, dried beans, or rice. These weights keep the crust edges from collapsing and the bottom flat during baking. Bake the empty crust for about 15 minutes. Remove the weights and paper, then bake for another 5 to 10 minutes until the base looks dry and set, but not fully browned. This quick pre-bake sets the starches in the crust, essentially waterproofing it before it meets the wet custard. This step guarantees a flaky crust that can stand up to the creamy filling. Next, we'll explore fun customizations and serving ideas for egg pie. Stay tuned for part 2. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.